Hey everybody, and welcome back to another video. It's late. It's about 12:15 in the morning. And I couldn't sleep, so I thought I'd come on here and talk. It's been 2 weeks since I posted my last video about my hearing damage. And it's been hard to process everything, to kind of just come to terms with it. I've accepted it. I have accepted my fate. It's a hard pill to swallow. I have the support of my family and some close friends, Dave, Will, and Sean, and they have been absolutely wonderful through this process of me coming to terms with everything. They have agreed to do sign language with me and do the classes or watch the YouTube videos of learning to sign, and just to get prepared, because the realistic part of this is I am going to lose my hearing, whether it's in both ears, one ear. That's just where it's going. I don't think I'm going to do any of the fancy surgeries. I don't think I'm going to do any of the fancy stuff. If I get a hearing aid, I get a hearing aid, and then, I'll eventually lose it. It's tough, because the one person I thought that would be, that I could be able to talk to hasn't really spoken to me in a month. We have been casually talking, but, they've just been in a quiet mood and dealing with their own stuff. So I have been processing and leaning on other people, and it's sad and devastating and frustrating, and I don't even know how to put it into words, people. There's just a lot to feel and a lot to process, that it just has me kind of spinning out a little bit in my own head. I don't know, I'm being real. I don't know how to process any of this. I mean, I've come to terms with it and I've accepted it, but processing it's been difficult. Because I kind of just feel defeated in a way. I worked so freaking hard to get my life together and to kind of get on that path. And, I have so many exciting things coming in the next coming months. I am moving forward in my work, and I am graduating to going to possibly groom instead of just bathing dogs. I'll be able to have the chance to learn and become a groomer for dogs, and I am super excited for that. I can't wait. I had a book that has come out. I'm looking at places, and I am moving forward in my life. Excuse me. I am doing the best that I can. I'm moving forward in my life. I am at this point where it's just like, yeah, I feel like I'm in a good place. And then, my health last year was complete rubbish. Like it was garbage. It wasn't the best. And this year it's been going okay. I got strapped, strep. That was exciting. Um, I got bit by a dog. That's more exciting. I'm okay. I just got put on more antibiotics this past few days. But, just getting that devastating news that, yeah, I'm probably going to lose my hearing. That is what it's going to be because of something that was done to me. It's devastating. It's just another kind of like nail on the coffin type of thing, and it's just like, Jesus. You know, I get it. People, they have a hard time kind of like coming to terms with like why I do this, why I do these videos, why I come on here and talk about my past and the abuse that I suffered. And people that were once my friends have stated like, oh, you need to move on, you need to get over it, you need to like let it go. Basically just pretend like it didn't happen, like it was just years ago. They're assholes. I hate to say it, but they had a part in it. They didn't help it. They didn't help me. They didn't stop it. They actually went behind my back and enjoyed helping my abusers. That's just fact. And them to kind of like cuddle up and try to pretend to be my friends and then turn around and say that garbage. It's kind of like spitting in my face. And then I just get this devastating news that, I'm going to lose my hearing. And it's just like, well, that's great. Like, I can definitely try to move on with my life. But, this is just going to be another obstacle. If somebody helped me back in the day, if the school did something to help me instead of calling me a whore and saying that I deserved it and that I was asking for it, to be beaten in the hallways of my school, to be grabbed inappropriately, to be called names, to be shoved into things, to have bones broken and cracked and fractured. And, to be like, yeah, just move on from that. Like, it's fine. You're fine. Like, you're just blowing things out of proportion. Kind of makes you kind of question, like, why I had those people in my life. I know. But they're very two-faced. They say one thing to my face, they say something to the other person, and then eventually it kind of just comes to head, which is the truth. They never believed me or never, believed in me. And it's just easy enough for them to believe other people than actually seeing the facts and the proof. And now I'm gonna go deaf. Might not happen today, it might not happen tomorrow, but it's there, you know? And it's exhausting. It is honestly exhausting. I've just been kind of like going over it in my head, you know? And I'm angry. I know last video I said that I don't get angry, but I am fucking angry. I want to scream at the top of my lungs. I want to punch something. And I've begun talking to my therapist again. I know I've stated this in a few videos, and he's been extremely helpful. He has been helpful for me, to me, whatever, throughout the years. And, you know, there's actually this one thing that he said to me that, he's like, it's okay to get angry. It's okay to feel those emotions. It's okay to not know how to process them. It is okay to accept it, but still don't know how to process it. Which is kind of where I'm at. I've accepted it, it is hard to process, and I'm angry. You know, I'm angry at myself. I am angry at my abusers. I am just sad. Also, it's just, I'm sorry. I don't know, you know. I know being angry isn't gonna, you know, solve anything. But I think there's just, I don't know. You know, anger comes in waves, you know, it's almost like, in the stages of grief, right? And it's like, you know, I'm grieving for myself. And it just sucks because I thought I was done, you know, I thought I was done grieving. I thought I was done feeling all these emotions and, you know, just going on with life. And yes, you know, I would still gonna have bad days and whatnot, but I would have a better hold on it. You know what? I would know how to process them or how to handle them. And then this happens and it throws me for a tailspin, and it's just like I don't know how to handle it. I don't know how to handle it, you know? And I was talking to my friends, Dave, Sean, and Will, about this, because it just feels like, besides my family, they are the only ones I can lean on for this right now. Like I said, the one person I want to lean on is not really here, present. They are dealing with shit, and they don't want to, you know, talk about it. So here I am, alone. Lucky me. And, you know, my three amigos there are the ones I can lean on. And they have really been my rock through this right now for the past few weeks. And, Will, as soon as he saw my YouTube video, he right away called me, and, you know, he wanted to see me and stuff. I said, I'm working. So he picked me up after work, and, you know, I didn't ask him to, I didn't do whatever, he just showed up, and he gave me this big hug. He wrapped his arms around me, and just said, I'm here. And, you know, they have been. they have done research on it, and because they're like me, they want to have the information and kind of like try to figure out the game plan. Dave, who is, like I've said in a few videos, he's kind of like the head honcho. He watches over us. He's the protector. And the other night I could not sleep for the life of me. I was exhausted, but my mind was spinning on this and focusing and fixating on this. So he called me because we were texting, and then I'm like, yeah, I can't really sleep or whatever. So he said, fuck it. And he picked up the phone and gave me a call, and he's like, we don't have to talk. I can just stay on the line. He's like, you can listen to my heavy breathing. But yeah, I'm just here. And I asked him if this was my punishment. And he was like, well, what do you mean? And I just said, well, in a way, a small way, what happened to me was on me. I didn't try hard enough and to get away, and I didn't fight hard enough, and this is this is the outcome. And he didn't look at me. He FaceTimed me after to look at me and be like, this is not on you. This is not your fault. And you need to hear me. You need to hear my words. This is not your fault. And I and he kept repeating it. Ow. I whacked my hand on something right now. It's about move, Jess. Way to be in the moment. Anyways, so he was repeating it, and I said, yeah, I understand. I get it. It's not my fault. And he's like, do you really hear this? And I said, yeah, of course I do. Of course I hear it. I understand that's not my fault. He's like, no, do you understand it? I was like, yes, sir. Like, I understand it. And he, I was like, don't be a smart ass. But him saying it over and over and over again, it kind of sunk home that, it wasn't my fault, that, this isn't a punishment, that this isn't anything. This is, it sucks that, you're still being punished in a way. Or your abusers are still, my abusers are still allowed to hurt me in a way, even after all these years. But it doesn't mean that they win. And that's what I've been kind of focusing on. And, it's tough, but I am angry. I am still freaking angry, and it sucks. It really, really sucks. Hence the late nights, not being able to sleep. It sucks, but I'm trucking along, guys. I am. And I know this video is, I don't even know what this video is. This is kind of like just a journal entry video. I think that's what I'm gonna call it, just like a journal entry. Just me talking out my feelings and shit, and just try to process everything. But I appreciate your guys' love and support through this, and I apologize for crying like a little bitch in the last video. No, but honestly, I know that, you know, I am feeling a lot of things right now and that it's okay, but damn. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna try to get to sleep. I'm gonna try to process this, post this video, and away we go. Wow, I need sleep. Oh, I need sleep, guys. Anyways, remember, never give up. Always keep fighting. You're enough, and you're very much loved. Until the next video, guys, I will see you soon, and I fucked that up. Stay safe. Until the next video, stay safe. Okay, I'm gonna go and try to get some sleep. Bye, guys.